people said that I should record some of the shit that I have to deal with daily driving these 40-year-old cars. Figured, how bad could it be? Got my camera, got my buddy's garage since it's winter in Michigan, and we're gonna do some repairs that I have to deal with. For anyone that doesn't know anything about this car, I picked it up out of a field where it had been sitting for 10 years, and before that it was hiding in someone's garage since '92. It's had a little bit of kinks. Lo and behold. But electrical issues are definitely prevalent. And right now I got this issue where fuse for the taillights keeps blowing. And when I turn the headlights on, the radio turns off. However, since this fuse started popping, the radio doesn't turn on at all anymore. So I'm thinking that there's some sort of correlation between the two issues. Hopefully I'm right. If not, I'm gonna be chasing wires all day. I'm gonna hate myself. So I figured out if I put a fuse in, I can hear the short somewhere up here in the dash right before the fuse pops. Hearing it somewhere in this area. Potentially something to do with the headlight dimmer. This is looking like a complete shit show. Volkswagen normally only uses brown for ground wires, and the ground for this radio is wired to, I'm assuming, some sort of live wire. I don't know, I'm not 100% on what that gray wire is yet, but this looks like a fucking nightmare already. So I thought I was gonna get lucky because I found this dealer PDF up on the internet from some old Vortex guys, and it just happens to very conveniently skip over the radio harness. So I guess I gotta find my Bentley, which is in a box somewhere in this garage, since he is storing my Mark I GLI in a carport. Well, the good news is I see a 1.8T throttle body and some Amazon boxes that were not sitting in the GLI anymore. The bad news, that is the upper shelf, and I don't know where a fucking ladder is. Bentley manual found, back to it on the car. The Bentley manual also doesn't have the diagram for the radio either, which is fucking sick, I guess. I guess it's time to hit the forums. So after about 20 minutes searching through Vortex, I found someone laying out the diagram, at least in a text format, and I can now have my headlights on and have the radio on. Just fucking sick. So now all I gotta do is fix my fuel leak, and I'll be back out on the road for a week, maybe. So I already replaced this line once. However, I used some cheap line from Menards, and it started leaking around the edges. I'm thinking it might just be the hose clamps. However, I'm gonna replace the line anyway, just in case it is just a cracked line already. It was some like $2 hose from Menards. Alright, so the old fuel line's off. Crusty as shit, even though it's not even that old. Menards fuel line is definitely not the go. I hope that was the garbage. We're gonna get the new one on. Alright, got the fuel line half-ass repaired. This time using O'Reilly's fuel line instead of fucking Menards fuel line. Like, that's any better. But you know what? Maybe this one will last more than 2 months before it gets hard and cracks. Maybe. But on the bright side, I can go home without knowing that if someone drops a cigarette, I'm gonna fucking burn to the ground. You know how scary it is to drive down Westnedge? Driving down Westnedge during rush hour to get here.
Like, and I'm dead.
Yep, dude. Scary. Like, watching the fuel trail behind me.
Ooh.
Ooh. It's okay.
How fast was it? Like,
a
drip or like a pour?
No, it was definitely a pour at that point. It was definitely safe to be going down the road. No big deal. Maybe Michigan should have vehicle inspections. Maybe. Yeah. I definitely just zip tied my fuel accumulator back up because the mounting bolts are broken. It's okay. It's mint. Fine. Fucking mint. I'm gonna continue dailying it. We're back out on the road, boys. Yeah, so big shouts out to my boy Jake letting me use his garage today. got my fuel line fixed. My radio works at night. For the last 3 months I've been driving this car, hasn't worked. My dash lights work the same as they always do. Great. I can actually turn my tail lights on. That was scary considering I worked third shift and not having lights on antique plates. Oh man, I was just waiting to get a nice ticket for that one. But, got this shit fixed. Give me some feedback on how this is, and I might continue doing it.